Hello, Art History. I'm going to be gone Thursday and Friday this week, and we've been talking about Eastern artwork and the Eastern cultures. So we watched a documentary yesterday, Anthony Bourdain's No Reservations, where he was in Japan. And you learned a little bit about the culture there, because remember, in order to understand the art of these places, you need to understand the culture and the people behind the work. So you're going to be creating two things. First, I need you to finish your mandalas from our Buddhist talk, and now we're going to be talking about some Chinese art and the art of Zen paintings. So if you were here this week, I showed you some different things, Zen rock gardens and such, but what you're going to be doing is, and some of you did this last year with Miss Marlink when she subbed for me, you're going to take a lump of clay first and just roll it into a ball, and you're going to create a stamp. Okay, so with this little lump of clay, roll it out, kind of hold it on the top of it, and then just smush it down on the table to make yourself a flat surface. Okay, and then within that little flat surface, you're going to carve anything that you want that could symbolize you. Remember, if you do letters or numbers, to make them backwards. And what the Chinese would do is they would create a stamp so that they could personalize their artwork, and you know exactly who the artist was by their mark that they created. And today a lot of potters do this as well. If they work in ceramics, they make a clay stamp that they can just mush into their pieces, so they don't have to sign it, because that's kind of impossible to do. So this, maybe on the top, if you would, put your initials, and have the sub set them on the heater over here so that they can dry out. So that'll be really quick. Set it aside, and then Friday it should be dry enough, and you can stamp it. Typically, traditionally, you stamp with red paint to juxtapose against your black and white of the Zen painting I'm going to show you how to do. However, there's a couple other colors of paint on the bottom shelf, on the gray shelves over there, that you're welcome to try. Just don't make a mess. So that's step one. Step two is you're going to be using India ink, which is just a plain old ink. It's what they do to tattoo people with. And you're going to draw some bamboo shoots. Bamboo is an interesting plant because you plant it, you water it, a year goes by, nothing happens. You plant, you water, you care for it, nothing happens. Year 3, same thing, nothing happens. Year 4, same thing, nothing happens. And finally, it starts to grow, and it can grow up to about 90 feet in 6 weeks. So it takes a long time for bamboo to grow. And kind of the idea of these Zen paintings is that it's a moment in time. It's a quick thing, it's a quick painting, it's a quick just glimpse, okay? And when we're talking about the Buddhist art and the mandalas, those are made out of temporary sand that they put in the funnels, and they make this intricate design, but it's meant to sort of symbolize life, because nothing's permanent. So same idea, we're going to do just kind of a snapshot moment in time. So I'm going to tip the camera down here. We've got some nice printmaking paper that you're going to work with, and you can just take your paintbrush. I'm not moving very quick. I'm nervous. And you can create and emulate bamboo. I'll hang this on the front board so you have it as a reference, but you could add bamboo leaves, and if Alex and Kelly are here today, we've had our own conversations just about how the art of these cultures is more about the process and not the final product. It's about being relaxed and enjoying what you're doing, and those mandalas that the Buddhist monks create are it's the process of what they're doing, because it's not a permanent work of art. I'm getting distracted as I'm talking and painting, but you get the idea. So when you're done with this and you come back on Friday, you can add your stamp to it so you know it's yours and it's your own work of art. Friday, also, you're going to be taking a test on our Eastern unit. So if you haven't been here, it's going to be kind of hard to do, but you're welcome to ask the sub if she'll get on Edmodo, and she can play some of the slide talks that we've done in the notes. We've talked a little bit about the Buddhist religion, and I didn't make you take notes on that because that was just kind of a background, but it will help you on your test. So do your best on the test, and then you can finish your Zen paintings. You may do more than one if you'd like. And if you didn't finish your mandalas, finish those too, because when I come back, I want to take them home and shrink them. And I will be back at school on Monday, and we're going to move into Islamic art on Monday. Okay? Have a good weekend.